Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new here and you've been here for a while, please make sure that notification bell switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. If you are wondering about the makeup that I've got on at the moment, I have just literally tested the new I Heart Revolution and Disney Beauty and the Beast collection. All these videos will be up before you're even watching this, so definitely go back on my channel if you want to check that out. But I thought I'd just let you know in case I've got any questions about what my makeup was. And now we can finally get into today's video, which is my October favourites. Now I'm going to say this again and then I'll say it again next month, but I really cannot believe that we are in November now. It's actually crazy this year. Despite how crap this year has been, it's literally flown by. Honestly, like not working for like half of the year, and now I'm obviously back working and stuff, it's still continuing to go so fast. And like I can't believe I'm even saying this, but next month is Christmas. Oh my god, I love Christmas. I'm literally a 5-year-old at Christmas, if that's one thing you need to know about me. I absolutely love Christmas. I'm a complete 5-year-old girl when it comes to getting excited for Christmas. I absolutely love it. I love buying people presents and stuff. It's just my favourite time of year. From now, like from maybe October to December is my favourite time of year because I love autumn. I love the start of winter and it gets colder. It's just my favourite time of year. I absolutely love it. But anyway, you don't care. You just want to know what I've been loving throughout the month of October. So I actually have a mix of drugstore and high-end. I actually think I have more high-end than drugstore. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm just going to be sharing with you a few of the items that I have been loving throughout the month of October. So if you'd like to know what they are, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've actually got a couple of foundations that I need to speak to you about. The first one is by MUA. This is their This is their Pro Base Longwear Matte Finish Foundation. So one of my subscribers, Lizzie, and she's a patron and she's my friend. I don't know why I stopped at subscriber, like, come on Alex. She actually has been using this a lot in her videos recently, and it reminded me of how much I love this foundation. Like I bought this probably, I mean, this is my second bottle, so I've had this for over a year and I absolutely love it. It's one of those foundations that do really last a long time on my skin, and because it's matte, it does dry down as well. So if you've got like an oily combination skin type, you're absolutely gonna love this foundation. Also, and the packaging sucks. It's not my favourite. It has like a spatula type of applicator, but I don't know, like the foundation, it's just like more of like a moussey texture. Like, I don't know, it's got like a really nice like velvety moussey texture. It's so beautiful. This is £5. It's super affordable and it is amazing. I have mine in the shade 110, by the way, if you are a similar skin tone to me, and I just recommend you check this out. Like, it does not break the bank and it is just an amazing foundation for the price, and it's one of the only foundations that actually last a really long time on my skin. It has very nice coverage as well, and I just highly recommend it. The other foundation I've been loving, however, is at the opposite spectrum of the price range. So this is actually a Charlotte Tilbury foundation, and this is the Airbrush Flawless foundation. So you know me guys, I am a complete drugstore gal, but I do love the odd high-end bit of makeup when I can get it. Most of the time I do buy my high-end makeup on like Depop or off of like my patrons or Make Me Up Mrs. patrons, because I'm not gonna lie, I can't afford to keep buying high-end makeup because it's just so expensive. But I did buy this off of one of Make Me Up Mrs. patrons, and I'm not gonna lie, it is one of the most beautiful foundations I have ever tried. Whenever I go on like an evening out, like a meal, or you know, on a night out, I'm reaching for this foundation. It is just amazing. Like this whole Charlotte Tilbury like airbrush range, incredible. You'll see another item in a minute, but it's just incredible. Completely worth the hype. Like when I think of like Charlotte Tilbury, I'm like, it's just so expensive. Like why would I ever buy that? Like surely it can't be that amazing. But It is completely amazing. I absolutely love it. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. Not natural, but it just, exactly what it says on the bottle, airbrush. It just makes you look so smooth and airbrushed, and every time I use it I'm like, oh my goodness, I literally love this foundation so much. It's not obviously the most long lasting on me because I do have a combination skin type, but it's perfect for when I just go out for a meal or like a night out, because I'm not obviously wearing it all day. But it's just absolutely beautiful, and I use the shade Too Neutral, if anyone is wondering. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is £34, so it is obviously an expensive foundation, but when I run out of this, I am going to be repurchasing it because it is that amazing. While we're here, we might as well just get the other Charlotte Tilbury product out of the way, and that is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. So I actually got this for an absolute bargain price off of Depop. Obviously, I don't like promote buying secondhand makeup, but that is just something I do to save a little bit of money here and there. But I mean, absolute bargain price on Depop. I would never buy this full price because it is £35. It's actually £1 more expensive than the foundation, which personally I do not understand, but this is amazing. It literally makes your skin look so airbrushed and smooth. Like, you just don't think makeup has the power to do that, but it just makes your skin look so incredible. I am in love with this powder. Again, when I want my makeup to look especially like amazing, I reach for this powder. I have mine in the shade One Fair. It's perfect for my skin tone. And I do refrain from wearing this because I don't want it to run out because it's so expensive, but it's just got really amazing coverage as well. Makes your skin look really nice and smooth. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. If you do want a dupe of this and don't obviously want to spend £35 on a powder, because I mean, who has the constant money to keep doing that, the number 7, I think like it is called their like airbrush powder. I'll link that down below because that is actually a really good dupe of this powder, and I believe that one's like £13, so it's a lot cheaper than this one. So if you don't want to quite buy the Charlotte Tilbury one, I definitely recommend the number 7 one because I have that and it is really good as well. I'm gonna get the last high-end item out of the way because we need to get those, we need to bring some drugstore back into this video, but I am going to just quickly talk about this, and it will come to no surprise, but I have been reaching for this Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette so much recently. Literally since I got it, I've been using it the majority of the time that I have been wearing makeup. I absolutely love this palette. It is beautiful. I completely understand the hype that Make Me Up Missy was talking about. It's just amazing. I mostly use this shade here in the palette, but sorry, I just had to smell it because it smells amazing. But I didn't obviously pay full price for this. I did buy this off of Depop, and I've just been using this light contour shade to death. I've literally been using it all the time. I love this palette because it also has a mirror in here. You have your like highlight options. Obviously I wouldn't be able to use these 2 shades here, but I could definitely use all 4 of the powders here. This has just been the pan that I've been constantly reaching for, and it's just such the most perfect contour shade for a fair skin tone. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's just absolutely perfect, and I'm in love with it. This palette is expensive. I think it's around that same price as well, like £35 I think, but it is amazing. I absolutely love it, so I highly recommend this. Right, now we can finally talk about the drugstore products. I feel out of touch with myself. I don't know what's happening. Let's talk about some affordable items. So firstly, I have to talk about this highlighter by Revolution because it's absolutely incredible. I was completely blown away with it when I first tried it, and that is this. Not to mention the packaging is absolutely incredible, and it's definitely a bit of me. This is, oh, the name's not on here. This is part of their Precious Glamour collection, their like Christmassy collection. This is the $1 Million highlighter, and this is what the packaging looks like. How incredible is that? Like a bit of pink, a bit of diamantes, like that is me, right? And this is what the highlighter looks like. So it is more of like a champagne-y kind of colour. It is absolutely beautiful. That is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, like, how incredible is that? I have to swatch this for you. Oh, that is beautiful. This is incredible quality. Like, amazing quality. Like, I absolutely love it. It's not powdery, it's not kickbacky, it's just so like smooth, and it almost feels like creamy when you touch it, and soft. It's so reflective, really beautiful, a really nice shade as well. They do have a slightly darker shade in the collection as well, for like a medium to deep skin tone. This one would be perfect for like fair to light. And it's incredible quality. I absolutely love it. I think this is either £6 or £8. I can't quite remember. I will link all of this down below in the description box for you. But I'm in love with this highlighter. I do reach for it quite a lot actually, and it's stunning, and I think this is one of Revolution's most beautiful highlighters. I have been using this I Heart Revolution Avocado Brow Gel so much recently. I have it on today. What I've been doing at the moment is not penciling my brows in. I've just been throwing on like a coloured gel over the top. Because I have microblading, I don't actually have to pencil in my eyebrows because they're practically already done. So I've just been putting a coloured like brow gel on over the top just to bring the colour back to my brows, and I've just been loving this one. It's so affordable. I think it's like £4 or £5. I do have mine in the shade Ash Brown, and the brush on this is absolutely perfect. But look how tiny that is. It's just, yeah, it's just great for brushing onto your brow hairs, and I've been absolutely loving it, so I needed to tell you about it. Next, I just want to quickly mention the lashes that I've got at the moment. These are by Paradox Cosmetics, and they are in the style Venom. They did actually send me these lashes, but I've been absolutely loving them, and I wouldn't tell you about something unless I really loved it. And I just love these lashes. They're like the most perfect, like, full but not too full lashes. For me, I can't have any lashes that are too thick and too big because I have a small like lid space and it will just look ridiculous on me. But these are like the perfect like happy medium, and they're so beautiful. I think these are really affordable as well. I think they're around £5, and you can use my discount code ALIX10 to get money off, and that's not affiliate, it just helps you get some money off. So I think you should check out her Etsy shop. I believe her name is Tegan that actually owns the shop. She's so lovely. She does actually watch my channel, so I'm just highly recommended her lashes because they are beautiful. Okay, so my last favourite, you'll be pleased to know, is a lipstick, and you will not be surprised by the lipstick that I'm about to say because I've been using it in pretty much every video for the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and that is this by I Heart Revolution. This is their Salted Caramel lipstick, and these are just so good. I think these are like £5. They are a matte lipstick as well, which I do kind of prefer. I don't always wear like a gloss or a lip topper. I do normally just have a matte lip on, but these are perfect. This is such a nice nude as well. This is, did I say salted caramel? I think I did, but this is just like the perfect nude for me. I absolutely love it. The formula is not super drying. It can maybe feel a little bit tuggy, and if you have got dry lips, like that will show through the lipstick, but that's because this is a matte lipstick, so any matte lipstick's gonna show that. But I just love these. I think they're super handy to just chuck in your handbag, keep with you on the go, so you can just top up whenever you need to. But they're not completely transfer proof, but I think that's why I love them as well, because they're not super like suck the life out of your lips matte, you know what I mean? They're like a really nice comfortable kind of creamy but not too creamy, and then it's like matte but not too matte. It's just, I don't know, it's just like the perfect mixture of both, and I really like these. I have got the other shade Honeycomb, which I used in my Beauty Bay, the blue palette, what's it called, Book of Magic. I used it in that video. I need to collect more of them because they do have the nudes in this collection, so I think I just need to go ahead and buy every single one of them. Let me know if you've tried these because I'd love to know what you think of them as well, because I've just been absolutely loving them. So that is all of my favourites for October. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what are your favourites for October. I'd love to know what you have been loving. Like, I'm so nosy, I just like to know things like that. And if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.